Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk to you guys about what to look for in a relationship, right? Whether you're a guy or a girl, this can kind of apply to both. I'm not really making this about guys or girls. I'll tell you this, man. The older I get, the more I progress through life, the more I start to realize like good people, genuinely good people that have a heart, right? That love you for you, that enjoy just being around you, that enjoy doing things for you, that enjoy giving, that enjoy just talking or sharing ideas, sharing insights, sharing goals, right? Is way more important than looks. Now, I mentioned this in one of my videos that I've made, but obviously you need some physical attraction, right? To the other person, right? Guy or girl. But one thing I'll say is that your physical attraction, right? Even if she's like a 6 or 7, if you find her somewhat attractive, right? I say if you're single, give it a shot, because typically, let me explain something, right? And this isn't the case all the time, but I think it's a case most of the time. Typically, the people who have the most that can relate to you, right? From a spiritual level, from a life level, from a experience level, are the people that weren't necessarily the most attractive because, or the most popular in high school. Because think about it, right? Let's use women for an example. A girl who is very attractive in high school, who gets a lot of likes, who gets invites to parties, who is on the cheer team, on the soccer team, who's always out and about, who's always with people, always on the phone, Snapchatting people, texting people, right? That woman, right, is not going to have a lot of things to relate to you with, right? If you're a guy and you're on a journey, right, and you're struggling, or you're trying to make money, or you're trying to enhance your spiritual life, enhance your health, enhance your finances, right? Typically that involves going through some struggle, going through some tribulation, going through some pain, right? And a lot of times, these girls that got everything was given to them, right, by the people in high school, right, their social approval and everything, right? They're not gonna have anything to relate to you with, right? So whether it's intellectual or spiritual, they're gonna be very shallow, surface level women, right? The most attractive ones. And that's not to say that all of them are like that. There's certainly some very attractive women who have a great mind, who are giving, who are not in it for looks or for superficial things primarily. So I'll say that being able to share your thoughts, being able to share your insight on life, being able to set goals with another person is profoundly more enjoyable and inspiring than just being with someone for looks, being with someone so you can post them on social media, right? So you can get a bunch of likes. Think of how many, damn dude, I'm just like, think of how many relationships in high school were constructed on social status. That's it. Purely social status. Like, hey, I'm gonna post this girl or I'm gonna post this guy and let's see how many likes I get. Let's see how many people can approve of me, right? Let's see how many people can make me feel good about myself, right? And that is what is, I think, hurting a lot of relationships, right? Because we are so worried about what other people think, right? Like, you might be a girl or a guy right now, and you might not want to give a guy or a girl a shot in high school because you're afraid that your friends won't think she's attractive, or your dudes won't think, or your girls won't think he's good enough, or he's worthy enough of being in a relationship, right? So I'm here to just let you know that, like, a lot of the girls that you might deal with that are very, very beautiful might not be the best option because of that, right? Or because they don't have a high IQ. They don't have the same interests, right? If a woman doesn't have or a guy doesn't have a high IQ or somewhat of a like a somewhat of a curious like character structure, like character to them, a curious like personality, then it's gonna be hard, because it's like someone who has like an open mind or has a high intellect will naturally gravitate towards you, because it's like you guys can bounce off each other's ideas, right? And people who don't have high IQs, right, you can have a conversation with them, but you're gonna get pissed off, because it's like small talk for people who have like a very curious personality or a high IQ is like a death sentence, right? Small talk is like, I'd rather be by myself. If I'm gonna small talk, like I just don't even want to talk, to be honest, right? And you know, that's why I mean, I just don't like being around people in general, to be honest, because it's like, yo, like, what am I talking about with you? If there's nothing somewhat if there's no somewhat substance or somewhat depth, it doesn't have to be a lot, but if there's not any, like, dude, I can't, I'm sorry. And it's not even in like an ego cocky way, it's just from a purely like, you know, intellectual level. It's like, I just can't do it, right? So don't look for women who are just so attractive, right? And that's hard to do, right? Because if you explain that to the average dude, he's like, dude, nah, bro, she's bad. Like, I want to get at it. Like, it's like, I want to be with her. Like, I'm trying to get deep inside that, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, once you're done, right, it's over, right? Once that 20-minute period of intercourse is over, that's it, right? And it's like, someone like me, it's like, bro, I'm not in it just for that. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy intercourse, everyone does, but I can't make that the one thing, right? And I can't just be like, hey, like, I want to hook up just to get that sensation, get that fulfillment, right? You know, there's a stage you get to where it's like, you can look at a beautiful woman and you can have all those emotions and thoughts and just be like, you know what, it's okay, they come and go, right? And it can be tough if you are alone, right? If you're by yourself, it's like, you know, when you see a pretty girl, like, pretty girls typically draw us in the most, because it's like, dude, like, she looks so beautiful. And we misconstrue beautiful for intelligent, for loving, for giving, for all the things that actually matter, that actually sustain and maintain and prolong a relationship, right? A beautiful face ain't gonna get you far, right? Guy or girl. So you know, I know I've talked about this in the past, but I kind of wanted to go a little bit more in depth on something that I think is very important in our society, because, you know, we have a lot of fatherlessness, we have a lot of declining birth rates, we have a lot of breakups, we have a lot of divorce. And it's like, you know, part of the human experience is being together, right? Is enjoying time together, is enjoying experiences together. But if we don't know what we're looking for, or we don't know who we are as a person, right, we can't make decisions that are gonna help us in the long term when it comes to our relationship and our love life. So definitely take this in, definitely take what I'm saying and contemplate it, see if it's true for you. And yeah, I mean, I wish you guys the best, right? I hope you guys, you know, get in relationships that you enjoy, that you you know, you love the person, that person loves you, and you guys set goals for each other. You guys talk about things that matter to you, you know, and everyone's different. So I'm not saying that you have to be just like me or just be like someone else that you want to live like, but you know, I think we're all kind of the same in the sense that we want connection, we want intimacy, we want love, we want to give, we want the other person to give, we want companionship, we want to do nice things for each other, we want to go places with each other, right? We want to achieve things together, right? So you know, if you come from that sentiment, if you come from that place, I think you can attract a great woman or a great guy. So this is kind of for both guy, man or woman. So I hope this helps. If this video has helped you guys, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. If you guys have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.